Hi, I'm Ulf at HoboRec. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics, which is recording drums in different ways. In my mind, one of the most important part of the drum kit is the snare drum. Of course, I mean, the cymbals and everything is really important, but the snare drum kind of sets the tone of the whole drum kit. I mean, even the tuning of the toms can appear different depending on the snare, and especially the guitar sound and everything in a rock-based song is affected by the snare sound. If you have a low tuned snare, you're gonna feel like everything is tuned lower. If you have a higher pitched snare, it's gonna sound more hard and have more impact, and so will also the guitars and everything will follow a little bit. At least in my mind. So I'm gonna show you a few examples of different drums I have here. I have 3 different snare drums. One is I think it's aluminum, and one is wood, and one is acrylic, which is very different materials. None of them are really high end, but they serve me well. And my favorite snare drum lately have been this new one I bought recently. It's a Thomas Sound Lab project acrylic drum. I got it for a really good price, and it's sounding just super. Yeah, so I'm gonna show that, and also a little bit how you can manipulate the tone of your snare drum without having to change the whole drum. Some really easy and cheap hacks to just instantly change the sound of your snare drum. So you can just keep your snare drum on the kit, just do some tweaks with it, and you're good to go. You don't even have to retune it to totally change the tone. So let's have a look at some few examples, should we? We start off with this fairly high-tuned Mapex aluminum snare. And just to make for some real contrast, we continue with a Tama wooden snare that is fairly low tuned. Not sure what kind of wood it is though. And for the third example, we have this SLP Tama acrylic drum, which is tuned in its kind of sweet spot. And now let's have a look at those little tone hacks I was talking about before. Most of you surely know about moon gel for dampening the drum, and I also think most of you know about this ring that you can buy and put on it. I have one here that is just cut out from an old drum skin. It's really good if you want the snare super dry without affecting the tone too much. And for the last example, I'm going to show you a really drastic change that you can do without changing the tuning, without changing the drum, or basically without leaving your seat. Just put an old snare head upside down on your snare drum and it will totally change the tone. You might want to cut off the metallic ring around it, but for this example I just kept it as it is. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts about this, any opinions or questions or anything, please feel free to leave comments in the comment section. I will be there trying to answer, and hopefully you can have a discussion there too about this kind of stuff. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate to grow this channel a little bit more. I know some of you say I should have more subscribers, so let's prove it. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye. Cheers.